Well guys, we're out again. I think it's still a northeasterly blow. It's coming straight in here at Roundham. I thought I'd come down here. I've been down for a while, but as you can see, it's rolling in down there where I'm just about to set up. There's another hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes or so before high tide. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a non-starter really, so I'm going to hike back up the hill here and pop across to Prom again. I think it's the only place, you know, now that I'm out here and walking without the car obviously, it's the only real place that I can go and fish without getting wet, as they say. But yeah, it's beautiful. As fantastic, but yeah. But I think this venue I'll give up on today, because as I say, I'll be set up down there. There's still another, you know, as I say, it's a long time before high tide, and you know, the odd rope wave, and nobody would have heard from the Paint and Piscator again. So yeah, I'll bring you back. Sorry guys, could do with a gimbal really, but I ain't got one, so I'll try and keep it as steady as I can. Ah dear. Whew. Onward. There's still dog owners that don't pick up. Oh dear. Or maybe the dog sneaked off, did a wee jobby and ran back to its owner, completely oblivious. I don't know. Not for me to judge. So I've hopped over the hill from Roundham. I've got some waves here today. Gonna have to be careful even here. Probably won't be swept off, but I might end up getting a drench. Oh well, all on the day of a piscator. We do it because we love it, and why wouldn't we? Look at that, fantastic. Sun's trying to poke its head through. Don't think we'll see much of that one today. wind's going to be an issue today, I think, guys. We'll see. Well guys, we're fishing. Bite detection is, I mean, you can probably see, I would have thought the camera's moving around quite a bit, but yeah, bite detection is going to be interesting today. Yeah, the wind has swung round slightly and it is barrelling in here now, and the tripod keeps walking its way around the prong. Like I say, it's a bit windy, just a tad. I'll bring you back. Well guys, no damage, so that's good. Yeah, this wind has obviously changed slightly. It wasn't forecast to be this strong, otherwise I probably wouldn't have bothered. I hope you can hear me all right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. As I say, bite detection pretty much non-existent, so it's just going to be a case of changing the baits regularly, bringing them in, seeing what we got, I think. But yeah, it's not cold. I mean, there's a Christmas to the wind when it blows, but it's not cold. So I've got the big coat, so I think it's time for a coffee. It's taken a while, but we're here, we're fishing, baits are in the water. I'll bring you back if there's any action. Wow. The coffee's good. Got a bit of sea spray in it as well, so you know, bit of sea salt in my coffee. Maybe that's a new thing. I don't know. Yeah, it is windy. As I say, it's not cold though, so that's all right. But, coming up for high tide now in about, well, it is tide, 10 minutes I think, something like that. So maybe the wind will change slightly, I don't know. I think it's changed for the day probably. It's, the waves are barreling in here. I think we're going to get a little shower on now and again. Bit of sea dumpage on us, but hey, it's all good to be out in the elements. I'll bring you back. Cheers. Well guys, fresh baits out, coming back really washed out as you can imagine in this, but we shall persevere. Time for some breakfast. I'm sorry that I'm so close to you on camera, but I literally have to be sat on the tripod, otherwise it just blows over, and we don't want that. So yeah, I'm using single sand eel on one rod, and mackerel and squid on the other. It's gone high tide now, we're in slack water, but waves are starting to come over, so gonna get a drenching if I'm not careful, but hey, it's all good fun. As I say, it's not too cold, so the wind's cold, but it's not cold, so we shall persevere. I'll bring you back. Nice when the sun comes out. Lovely. Nothing like breakfast al fresco with the sun on your face. Oh, promptly goes behind a cloud. Bait, I think. Yeah, totally untouched. You know, completely washed out, but totally untouched. But, don't think I'd want to be out there either if I was a fish. Hey ho. Well, I'll put double sand eel on now, just to beef it up a little bit, to get a bit more stink in the water. But, got myself one of these finger stool, you know, casting stools or whatever they're called, you know. Cut myself on the finger at work the other day, and I keep opening it up every time I cast. But first time I've tried one, and it seems to be pretty good, I have to say. Not that much makes a difference with my casting, but it can only help, as they say. It can only help. So, yeah. Get this other one in and freshen it up, and I'll bring you back if there's any action. Fresh baits all round. Sun's trying to come out. We're well into slack water now. Time for another coffee, I think. The trials and tribulations of a piscator. It was just a rogue one, wasn't it? It ain't gonna happen again. I don't have to move everything, do I? We'll see. I'll bring you back. I have just seen a peregrine falcon. Unbelievable. It was after the pigeons that nest in rocks here. I saw it and I thought, is it? Yeah, it was. I just didn't get a chance to get my phone out quick enough. There it is again. I'll see if I can catch a picture of it. Beautiful. I hope you can see it. Just staying out of their range. Doing their best to get around and just keep coming back. Top of its game, predator. bugs are all over the place. The camera's going backwards and forwards like this. It's not the easiest of fishing. But hey, coffee's good, surroundings are great. At the moment it's not raining, so although it does look over there, there's a bit of rain in the air by the looks of it, but we shall persevere. I hope you can hear me okay. I've forgotten the mics. Usual story. Put them on charge, put them ready to get in my tackle box, and then just packed up and walked out the door. So we are bereft of hearing technology, but I think you'll be alright because I'm so close. Going to check the baits again, guys. I'll bring you back. Well, I just got another drenching, which is nice. For the complexion, I guess. I'll bring you back. Well guys, I'd like to move back a bit because I've just got right royally dumped on. All my gear's soaking wet. Thankfully, it's not going to do any harm. Yeah, so I had to move in prom slightly. But hey, gives you another view, I guess. Yeah, but as I say, bite detection is near on impossible. Well, out of slack water now, tide's going out, so oh, you just see those rods and you think that's a movement I haven't seen before, you know. No, it's just the wave. Sun's coming out, lovely. Right. Try the salt onto my glasses. Just the cormorant. Beautiful. Turns into the wind and just comes in like a Falcon bomber. This is what it's all about, I think. Getting out in the elements. Oh, always striving to catch, of course. It's hard work when you're changing baits, you know, every sort of 15-20 minutes, but if you want the rewards, you've got to do it. So I've certainly gone through the bait today. There's not an awful lot left, but hey, if I get another hour out of it, brilliant. I hope this wind's not playing too much havoc with the mics. Sorry, with the mic that's on the camera. Although having said that, the last time I used it in windy conditions, it performed pretty well, I have to say. Yeah, another 5 minutes and get some new bait on there. I'll bring you back, guys.
They're not hunting, they are just having fun. Fantastic. Look at that. Come on, guys, give us a show. Beautiful.
Well, guys, last baits are out. No real change in conditions. I've just noticed just wiped a load of salt spray off the lens there. I hope it hasn't made a lot of detrimental difference to your viewing. I'll have to have a look when I get to editing, but I hope that's okay. I mean, there hasn't been any fish, but the scenery's been pretty spectacular, I think. So, yeah, going to give it another 20 minutes or so. An hour and 40 minutes after high tide now, so let's say tide's going out. There's been no bites that I could detect. The bait's been coming back pretty much untouched. Not even any crab activity, but in this weather I'm not surprised. A lot of surge out there. So yeah, looks like we're heading for another epic blank. But, hey, it's just about being out. Just enjoyed myself watching the Fulmans and the other gulls. Fantastic, you know, their aerobatics is just superb. So, yeah. We might get a fish, you never know. I'll bring you back if there's any action. Cheers. guys, that's it for today. It's been lovely. It's been lovely, but yeah, difficult fishing. Winds, which is starting to drop now, typically, as I've now packed up. But hey ho, time to get home, get some lunch. But no, it's been a great day. It is a bit windy, but yeah, been lovely. Thanks very much for joining me. Thanks again to all the people that have been subscribing this week. I'm always amazed, and I do appreciate it. Another epic blank, I'm afraid, but hey ho, that's fishing. We've been out, seen some nice wildlife, etc., and some spectacular sort of nature, isn't it? You know, awesome. Look at it. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, thanks very much for joining me. See you next time. Take care, be lucky. Cheers guys. Thank you.